you'll get a chance to shop local brands at Macy's from today all the way through May 23rd. And so this is a really exciting time for us to be able to bring our designers that we've worked with at the ACC Fashion Incubator to be able to connect with their audience here at Macy's. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through some of the brands that we have here. Some of you may not realize, but the ACC Fashion Incubator was started with the City of Austin, Austin Community College, and Gerber Technology, and they really wanted to support local emerging fashion designers. And so this is an incredible moment for them to be able to get connected with the Macy's customer. We want to thank Rick Gabriel, who is the GM store manager here at the Barton Creek store location, and our incredible partners with Austin Fashion Week, Matt Swinney, as well as Reflex. James and Mike, thank you so much for connecting us with your incredible sales team to help us activate this exciting collaboration for Austin emerging designers. So without any further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell you a little bit more about the brands that we have here. We work with brands that are based in Austin, but we also have a global fashion accelerator. So that means that we have some brands that are represented from our Austin, our ATX plus Egypt program that we do with the city. And so we have some of our Egyptian brands here as well. So U.S. Embassy of Cairo, thank you so much for your support. We'll be seeing you guys here in a very short period of time, as well as the city of Austin. Thank you for what you're doing to bring local fashion designers to the forefront. It's really exciting. So without any further ado, we're going to go through some of our brands. They have a lot of incredible products here. You'll find some other pieces that are very feminine and very attractive to wear. Wonderful sizing, so you'll really enjoy her. Next brand that I have is Austin-based label Mary Claret. So this brand was a part of our first cohort of the ACC Fashion Incubator. She is a local designer with an Austin, East Austin studio where you can actually go see her in her working space. She was inspired to go 100% for her brand after participating in the first cohort of the ACC Fashion Incubator. So we're really proud of Andy Day, who leads that brand. She does work with beautiful linens throughout her collection. Everything is exceptionally breathable, lightweight, and perfect for the summer heat. And so you're gonna really love her product. She also does something that I think is really unique. She's really been thoughtful about how garments fit on the body. And in terms of how, women who have more curves may feel whenever they're wearing woven pieces. And so she found a fit that works exceptionally well if you find that you have more curves and these pear-shaped styles that are more appropriate for your body type. It gives you a lot more versatility as well as comfort and fit. So she has these really beautiful wrap skirts, as well as some of the tops that she's done that are very roomy and are really friendly to a very specific proportion. So if you're finding that you're a bit more short-waisted, a bit more curvy, Mary Claret is a really great fit for you. So I'm going to take my time a little bit more with some of these brands. We're so excited to get a chance to talk about this new exciting pop-up that's happening here at Macy's. This is actually the second leg of our Macy's tour. We started off right after Austin Fashion Week, getting a chance to connect with the store at the Domain first. And so we had a pad that was completely decked out. We'll get a chance to show you a little bit more about what that looks like. If you're following us on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter, you'll be able to see some of a different shot. But we are also going live on Instagram today. So you'll get a chance to see some of our other designers actually here physically in the store and get a chance to meet some of them later today. So stick with us and we'll get a chance to introduce you to some of our designers. Oh, Diana, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the clothes. So far, these clothes are amazing. Thank you. We're really excited. Thank you for joining Mars Designs. I see you, Jay Mars. Thank you for joining. Diana, you're amazing. White Rhino, thank you. Hi, Claire, so good to see you. Thanks for joining us live. And Carlos, I see your wave. Thanks so much. Excellent. Thank you so much. I see some nice love online. Thank you. So we are going to talk about the next brand here. Again, we have been doing a project with the fashion program out of Egypt. So we were able to create a collaboration with the U.S. Embassy in Cairo and be able to connect with designers who needed to learn how to scale their brand globally. And so they were able to work with various experts in import-export, as well as understanding design and designing for a new market. And so our U.S. brands will be going to Egypt in just about 2.5 weeks. It'll be their first time going to Cairo to introduce their products. But we also have our Egyptian brands here who are introducing their product to the US market. And so this is an exciting collaboration that allows for global exchange for Austin-based brands to grow beyond Austin. So we're really happy about that. The next brand I'm going to tell you about is Sabia. So we have this beautiful pleated gold skirt. This actually comes in a lot of colors. So if gold is not your shade, you can get this in blush and pink blush. We have it in a blue, silver, champagne. There are a variety of different ones, but they all kind of have this metallic sheen to them. There's also a few pleated styles that are matte. So if you're like, sheen's not really my thing, I don't really like the shine so much, there are some pieces that are more muted. So like just more matte, ivory, royal blue, black, that are these really amazing pleated styles. So these go really well to be able to kind of dress them up or dress them down. And so you can wear them with your favorite sneakers or with a perfect stiletto. So there's a lot of ways for you to wear these styles. This is from Sabia. Sabia is a brand who is based out of Egypt, and she does amazing work. She's got some incredible styles that I will get a chance to introduce you to later. So my next brand is called 9 and Beyond. If you can see from, I'm going to put this up a little closer so you can see the detail. You can see that the pearls spell mama. And so happy Mother's Day to all of you who are celebrating. But mama, this whole brand is all about clothing that's appropriate for women who have gone through the process of, carrying their little ones for the 9 months, and then beyond. What happens after that time is, a lot of those clothes get discarded. And so her idea for sustainable wardrobe is really finding clothes that work during your pregnancy and beyond. So 9 and Beyond is led by Sarah Toulon. She does an incredible job with her products. She pulled out a lot of different styles that were kind of convertible pieces that had kind of secure or maybe, hidden openings and zippers that you might expect for the nursing process, but also were very roomy and comfortable for mom throughout her experience of going from, pregnancy to delivery to beyond that time, what happens after the nursing, the running around behind a toddler. What I do love about a lot of her clothes is that even without some of these pieces that have mom on them, some of them are excellent because they really are just good for women. They have an amazing fit. They're very comfortable, and she really works with breathable materials. And so even if you're not a mom, these the 9 and Beyond brand is really cut well for women. So I'm going to take a break from some of the clothes. We actually have a lot of other lifestyle brands that are also represented here. And so whenever we go through bringing on designers, we really do focus on apparel-based labels because a lot of our resources are geared towards soft goods. However, some of our brands come to us already having developed some other lifestyle products. So that includes leather bags, or maybe there's a recycled element, or maybe either some jewelry. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to step back here to show you a few pieces from some of our accessories lines. So one of our accessories lines I'm really proud of, she's a part of our second cohort of the Fashion Incubator, and her brand is called Loca House. This is run by Lisa Husberg. And so for all of our jewelry folks, Gabriella, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us online. Send you a quick wave. So good to see ya. Gabriella, yes, wonderful. So we have a beautiful necklace here from our second cohort of designers. She's working on a sustainable wash silk collection right now. And so you'll be able to pre-order that collection here very, very soon. But this beautiful mala necklace is a part of a beautiful collection that's all about connecting with the earth. And so as you look at these various pieces, every single one has a story, the colors and the energy that comes behind each one of them. So you'll be able to enjoy each piece individually. She has a lot of different pieces here, not just to mention the mala, but also if you are like, you know what, I just need some really quick earrings for going out. She does these beautiful silk tassel earrings that we think you're really gonna love. Diana, thanks so much for your comment about the clothes. We're really excited about our designers. We really wanted to make sure they were commercial and ready to go to market. So we've got some amazing pieces here for our LinkedIn crowd, our Facebook crowd. Thanks so much for joining us online today. But yeah, we have a really great opportunity to support local designers. So Lisa's brand is amazing. We love Lisa. We love Loca House. We'll get a chance to provide a little bit more info here. So definitely, look to shop local. And if you haven't gotten a chance to, we will be posting and tagging them in our stories today. And so if you haven't seen our stories yet and you want to get a chance to shop, oh, this is great. Appreciate the live video and sharing everyone's work. Will they or are they available now at Macy's? Yes. Thank you for asking, Diana. So you can come shop today as well as all the way through May 23rd to shop at the Barton Creek Square location to shop our designers. So if you want to shop local and support emerging fashion designers here in Austin, this is your chance. So we are going live to get a chance to share the word with our audience, both LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, but we're also really excited that you get a chance to come in store and see all these brands for yourself. You're gonna really love them. So this is a great way for you to see all of their work, get a preview of what you're gonna get a chance to shop. But we are looking forward to you seeing them for yourself in person. We've got some great shoppers here already taking a look at some of these amazing products, so it won't last long. So I want to show you a few more pieces from Loca House. She does do some incredible metalwork jewelry as well. And so if you love earrings and you want a few pieces here, Diana, thanks so much for the question. That's really helpful to keep sharing that we'll be here until May 23rd. And so you guys can continue to shop here at Macy's on the lower level at Barton Creek Square to shop local fashion designers here in Austin. Lisa's also introduced some really great silk pieces, and so you need a good scrunchie, as well as eye covers. She's done some amazing 100% silk pieces here. So you need your R&R, you've got to do your self-care. Don't forget to come by and check out some of Lisa's amazing pieces. So we have some of our customers finding some amazing pieces by some of our brands here. And so, we won't be able to hold it for you, but we'd love for you to come by and see sooner than later. Amazing prices, but it's really about supporting emerging designers who are trying to really focus on sustainable growth. Lisa Husberg, who runs Loca House, has been very focused on sustainability and making sure that all of her products that she brings to market are environmentally sound and that they're not creating additional environmental waste. And so we want to support designers who are making the effort to be able to bring their product to market in a way that is responsible. And so we want to thank Lisa for the work that she's doing on that. So I do want to show you a couple of other things here on the accessory side, and then we'll go back to the clothes. Here. So I don't know when the last time is that you bought a beautiful silk scarf, but you should definitely look at doing one of them from Orkadi. It's by Hend Akid. She is a part of our ATX Plus Egypt program, and she does these beautiful silk scarves that can be worn in a lot of different ways. She showed at Austin Fashion Week, and she was able to show that you could wear this as a cover-up for the pool, or match it back with something that you really loved, like your blazer or a sweater. You can wear it over your shoulder and belt it. You can tie it, you know, as a top. There are a lot of different ways that you can wear it, but the materials are so soft. Incredibly. What we were able to do was to create a partnership with one of our local Austin brands, League of Rebels, who is run by Musa Atto. And that brand now will be creating scarves that you'll love even more here locally in Austin, and available at his 2nd Street location in the 2nd Street district downtown. So if you haven't been to League of Rebels, definitely check it out. We'll definitely be connecting with a lot of our designers there, but we are really proud of what Atto's been able to create, and especially these partnerships with some of the other brands participating in these let you know, how you can kind of continue to be connected with what we're doing here. There's a lot of amazing things that are happening at ACC. So the other piece that I want to, we want to go through a few more pieces here. We've got quite a rack. So there's a few more designers that we'll go through. Sauce Studio. So if you are looking for a piece that's going to be a really great outerwear, lightweight outerwear piece, Sauce Studio has created these amazing windbreakers. So these are actually trending pretty consistently right now, but she's added a lot of beautiful colors and artwork, so no two jackets are the same. So if you're looking for something that's going to be unique, something that no one else will have, Sauce Studio has created some really beautiful jackets that are very easy to wear. So you should definitely check out some of these additional pieces that have been made by one of our Egyptian brands that we have educated here at the ACC Fashion Incubator and gone through our accelerator program. So we're really proud of what they were able to make. A lot of the brands had to go through a piece of, understanding what does it mean to create a collection for the local market. And so a lot of that process is about, understanding what people are wanting to wear, appropriate time of the seasons, colors, styles. And so a lot of our designers had the opportunity to, work on making their product more commercial, and more connected to where their customer is and what they're going to need. So as we know that May is typically one of our more rainy months, if you're looking for a lightweight rain jacket, kind of an outerwear piece that isn't going to be too hot, this is definitely one that I think you're going to love, especially with all the color. It's really fun and exciting to wear. It's very easy. So we don't just have women's wear. Some people have asked us if we only focus on women's wear collections. And the truth is that we work with apparel brands. And so apparel to cover anyone, children, men, women, every body. Sometimes we've actually had a pet designer say, hey, I'd really like to incubate my pet label, here. And so we haven't gotten our new pet label yet, but we do work with all soft goods brands. Hi, Kat. So good to see you. Hi. Welcome. So what we're doing is going through, we're over here at Macy's. So if you're just joining, the ACC Fashion Incubator has our brands over at Macy's Barton Creek Square, showing you some of the great collections of the local emerging brands that we support here in Austin, as well as a few of our brands that we work with that are part of the ATX Plus Egypt program. That's a part of a collaboration with the City of Austin Economic Development Department, as well as the State Department with the U.S. Embassy in Cairo. So if you're watching, we're going through some of our collections here. You may be watching on Facebook or LinkedIn or on Instagram here with us. So thank you for simulcasting with us today. You can check out some of the pieces from the various brands. This is from a kids wear line that does swim trunks for little ones. And so these are really cute, fun prints that are perfect for the pool or for the beach. That are definitely sure to get noticed, but super comfortable, very soft waistband, very well constructed details on the insides. Now, if you're looking for a piece to go with your little one, you may want to be able to. Oh, thank you. So there's a cute dress that goes with this adorable short. And you can actually, this is actually from another designer. She's based here in Austin, from Turtle Cay Island Wear. This is Margot Dilling. She's a part of our ATX Plus Egypt program. So she'll be introducing her product for the first time in Egypt. So she's already, ready for global growth. But she's finished in a beautiful line of resort wear. And so she's got amazing, bright, colorful collections that I think go wonderful with some of the other brands here, Yoli & Co., who has the swimwear for little boys. So if you're looking for swim trunks, for your little ones, or if you're looking for some resort wear, this dress feels a bit like it's just holding you in. And so it's very fitted, it smooths you out. It also feels a little bit like swimwear. And so you'll get a chance to, getting wet, kind of as you would at a resort. You're really not going to have a problem with the material that this is made out of. It really allows you to go kind of from the beach to dinner and back again without any problems. So this is really, really cute. But Margot joined our, hi, Dr. Mike, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We are here at Macy's for ACC Fashion Incubator. We're introducing our emerging designers who are debuting their collections here at Macy's. We're doing a pop-up here through May 23rd. And so you'll get a chance to connect with our designers and see their work. We'll have a couple of designers coming in later today, so you'll get a chance to meet them. But this is a really great opportunity for us to show you some of the products on our live feed. To introduce you to what's happening here. So between now and May 23rd, you're going to want to come over and check out these designers and see what they've made to be able to grow their businesses. So if you're looking at ways to support local designers, this is it. This is a great way to support local. So yeah, definitely come check us out here at Macy's. We're at the Barton Creek Square location until the 23rd. After Austin Fashion Week, we were able to connect with the Domain location. And so the designers were there for about 10 days, not quite 10 days. And so after they finished the Domain location, hi, thank you so much. Hi, Ms. Catwalk, thanks for joining. It's good to see you. So after we showed at the Domain location here in Austin, on the north side of Austin, we moved all of the product here just yesterday to open up the pop-up shop here at Barton Creek Square. So we will be here until May 23rd. And so if you're looking for a way to support local Austin fashion designers, as well as some of our emerging brands we work with our global accelerator program, this is a great way to do it. We have a beautiful space on the lower level at the Barton Creek Square Mall, and you'll see a lot of our brands represented here. Bags, we have menswear, women's wear, children's wear. It's a really great opportunity to support local and emerging designers. So I was just telling you about Turtle K Island Wear, and she does a resort wear collection. She's based here in Austin, and so these designs really are vibrant. They're fun. They're flirtatious. They're pieces that really work well if you're shopping for something to go on vacation for. These pieces really do work well from going to the beach, back to dinner, and back again. And so they're very easy. They, are made in a way that would really flatter your body. And so if you really enjoy wearing pieces that are easy wear, easy care, these are definitely pieces that you're gonna love. So, and you get a chance to support a local fashion designer. Margot Dilling is the designer for this label, and she's been working very diligently to do a fully made in USA product. And so if you're really into supporting brands that are really focused on creating product that's based here in the United States, Margot is definitely one of those brands who has really focused on a made in USA product here that you can enjoy on your next vacation. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break from some of the wear before we get into some of the men's wear. I'm going to go back to some of our accessories. Hi, Melanina. Hello, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hi, thanks for joining. So we are here at the Macy's Barton Creek Square. If you love to shop, this is a perfect time to support emerging fashion designers. We have menswear, women's wear, kids wear, as well as leather goods and handbags, and some amazing sustainable lines as well. And so if you're curious about, some of these different products, these are all from Austin-based brands, Austin-based designers who are creating unique commercial product that have worked with guys. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Nina Means. I'm the director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator, and we're here to go live with another designer that you're going to love to meet. Austin native, Austin-based brand, Randall Jones, also known as Kid Jones, incredible musical artist as well as fashion designer who is a part of our ATX plus Egypt program. And so I told you guys before that we have our Designers in Residence program. It's like a 12-month intensive for brands that are just getting started, but we also have an accelerator that is in partnership with the City of Austin and the Department of State. So the State Department, U.S. Embassy of Cairo. And so we are going to take our brands, including Kid, to Egypt in just a couple of weeks. And so we're going to talk to him about his collection, his inspiration, and what the future of Onyx Dior is for his label. So we can't wait.
Well, Onyx Dior first started as a merch line. I was putting out a lot of music during the pandemic, and so I wanted to add merch to the experience. And as I was doing that, maybe 3 or 4 drops into the merch.
Incredible. That's awesome. So you already had kind of an audience with music. Tell me a little bit about your music, because I think kind of knowing about the designer, the founder, is really, it's nice to know your story.
Well, I'm a producer, singer-songwriter.
Okay.
Born and raised in Austin, Texas.
That's incredible.
Just, my music, my art is just all of it is just based on, and so.
That's exciting. So.
And, having my first clothing line when I was in middle school, and just having me and my friends, walk around school wearing just shirts that I would just paint.
Wow.
And, go to different places and get, prints on them. It was just things like that. So when I started doing the merch, it was like, I'm already seeing it at a different level. And I just was like, well, I'm already doing it this way. Let's just try to take it to the next level and, continue to inspire and build upon that. So.
Yeah, I love that. Now, I saw you for the first time, in terms
more like to really get the expression of what I was thinking in my head and just getting out those designs. And I screen printed and sewed, hand sewed everything by myself in my garage, just spending that whole month and a half, 2 months, just cramming it in and just coming up with different designs and concepts that I just wanted to just, get out and, put it at the forefront.
I love that. That's so exciting. So, I think sometimes like whenever we're creative, it's like there's so many different ways that we're creative. And I didn't know that you were doing fashion whenever you were in school.
Right.
I thought that you just started doing this, but
Yeah.
it's something that's kind of come full circle.
Come full circle. It's always just, just been a part of me. Just like, I don't know, I feel like it's just a part of the, the culture that we live in. Just waking up and getting dressed, listening to music is just a part of us. It's just culture. So it just comes natural to want to express it to the maximum. And if you can do it, if you feel like you're going into these stores and buying things that don't really represent you, why don't you find a way to make them? And I think that was probably always my thought, even as a kid, like putting me and my friends in all the same things just made us stand out and just really gave us that spark, that expression that we needed,
I love that. And I think that like a lot of people feel that way. Like you want to be able to dress in a way that makes you feel like you're showing up authentically as yourself.
Right.
I think that that's one of the things that I really love with working with emerging designers is that you can get more connected to your audience, I think, more than anyone else can. It's not just, a box of Levi's. I mean, I probably shouldn't have said it like that, but it's not just another large national brand.
Right.
This is like I get a chance to connect with Kid Jones.
Exactly.
And what's important to Kid.
Right.
And to get a chance to see, some really unique pieces that feel, authentic,
Right.
to maybe something that I'm also feeling.
Right. It gives us that feel that, when we first got into Levi's or something, and what made us want that first pair of jeans when we seen
And we
our
love
friends.
the brand, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
at
it's
school wearing
iconic.
it, and we just wanted to, be a part of that, whatever that was. So it's the same thing with this. It's just like, it's an experience, and you just want to just keep bringing people into your experience, whatever that is.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think like for those of us who are looking for ways to connect authentically, being a part of something like this, where you can come to Macy's until May 23rd and shop local brands.
Right.
And be able to really, support local brands, but also, participate in that same authentic feeling of like, hey, you know what, that looks like me, that feels like me.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of that,
Exactly.
So that's so cool. Well, I really want to see what's in this collection. So I'm going to turn
Okay.
you around a little bit so we can see you here. And we're going to try to cat a corner some
Okay.
kind of way so we can see your face and your product. But as we're going through the
Start off.
various collection, why don't you trade places with me? And then I'm going to come over your shoulder. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do
Well,
it like this.
this
So-
will be the strawberry star-studded Onyx Dior logo. It was basically inspired by Japanese designer Takashi Murakami and another designer called Nigo, who has a line called Bape. And just basically paying homage and giving that a nostalgic value. When people see it, they're like instantly brings them back to like the early 2000s when you think about it. And if you was a part of that scene, just like it just hits.
It's really beautiful. I love like the way that you've applied the various crystals. Can you who are making like a huge impact? I mean, like you get like, this is your hand, this is your art,
Right.
That you put into a piece that you can keep with you. But it was also a moment where you were able to use your musical art, producing, songwriting,
Exactly.
and performing at the Moody Amphitheater, opening that up with Grammy Award-winning artist Gary Clark Jr.
Yeah, it was a beautiful time.
That's exciting. That's
was a beautiful
amazing. This has brought us so close to so many amazing people. You're definitely no exception. I would love to talk more about some of these other pieces that you have on the. Let's keep going. This
Keep
is
it
really
going.
good. Yeah, we got a
Okay.
couple more pieces. Let's do this.
The Murray's tea I dropped during Black History Month.
I love it. If you know, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those like, if you know, you know.
Yes.
I grew up basically with this in my house. I know a lot of families that grew up with this in their house.
Yes.
It was just, you could walk into, it just reminds me of walking into my grandmother's house or my uncle's house and just seeing it, in the
Yes.
restroom, and it's like it just brings you back.
Absolutely. So let's tell everybody what it is, because it's something that we grew up with. It's a product that was in our home. But can you tell me
Yeah.
probably your
It's a hair grease. It's like it's for your hair. It's a hair product that mostly African Americans use. It was really big in our families, and just we're engulfed in it. So
Yes.
it just marks a period of time when it was super relevant. It's still relevant, but there was a time, you know, when
Yeah.
it was like that's all there was.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I
So-
remember like getting, you know, as a kid.
Leather coat with fur, how do you say it? Faux fur. Faux fur. And it was a collaboration that I did with the artist here in Austin. His company is called BU. They're about giving back to elementary school kids, and they do a bunch of programs with elementary school kids here. And they have a boxing program also where they teach boxing to elementary school kids.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I want to shout out BU.
Yeah.
And we did a range of these in the winter. We did about 3 colorways, and
What other colors did it come in?
we did an all black one and then a purple one.
Oh, wow.
And we just killed the lights.
I did. Did I accidentally push the button? Did I push this? Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Check.
I think I just threw in something. Oh, and I knocked off the light here. Whoops.
We just reset.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Oops. All right, that was my fault, guys.
And we're back.
Excuse me. We're back.
And we're
with
back.
lights. With lights. That was my fault. I was a little clumsy over here. But here we are. So you said this came in black, purple.
In this red colorway.
Okay, nice.
And I plan on probably bringing them back in the winter. So I'll be getting ready to do another launch with these.
Okay.
And just honestly perfecting the design.
Yeah.
So
What would you change if you were to do it again? Because it looks great. I'm
I want
just
to
curious.
just kind of like go through some more different faux fur options and maybe doing some different paneling.
Okay.
But I like it the way it is. This was like the first run that we did, and it came out really good. So
Yeah, I'm really impressed with what you were able to do. Like for a first run for a coat. This is what I also love about working with emerging designers is like this is probably the hardest thing that you could have made.
Yeah.
But you did a really good job.
yeah. Well, the first
This is
the first
really
samples
good.
were they didn't look so good.
Okay, so but this is a classic. This is what happens with designers everywhere.
Right.
So even for seasoned designers, the first sample doesn't always look perfect.
Exactly.
And so but you're part of our accelerator. So you're kind of pushing to the head of the class on these.
No, definitely.
So these are really, really nice. I love the color. The textures are really nice. It feels very, very forward and so perfect for the next season. Can you tell me a little bit more about BU? Because I actually love that you're doing that.
Yeah, well, they're an organization here in Austin. They give back to yet.
Okay, we'll wait.
You just have to see it.
Okay, we will.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do another live once we're ready to.
We can do it while we're there in Egypt.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I love that
Do
idea.
a live stream.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that sounds really good. We will do a live stream in Egypt to talk about the new collection. We have a partnership with Maison 69, which is basically kind of a premier location for fashion there. So we're working out the final details with them, but they're really excited. We're excited. And we can't wait to bring our Austin-based brands to Egypt, guys. Randall, Kid Jones, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here.
I really appreciate it.
This is exciting. And I love that we're seeing Austin-based brands coming to the forefront. Guys, it's really about, homegrown talent and really seeing art come through in so many different ways. So if you're wanting to participate in bringing homegrown emerging designers to the forefront, made in USA products for some of them are being, really efficient, working with a variety of different places. We support them all. We love them all. And we want you guys to get a chance to experience it for yourself. The quality is amazing. I'm really this is really great quality.
Thank you.
It's really, really good. The quality is really good. We really stand by that, and it's something that we are adamant about with our designers that, when they show up at a place like Macy's, that they need to trust that the product is good. And we really can say that it is. It feels amazing. You're going to really love it. So we will be here, ACC Fashion Incubator, and all of our brands will be here until May 23rd at the Macy's Barton Creek Square. We are so happy to have our team here. Thank you, ACC, Teaching, Learning, and Excellence Division. Ethan and Balan, we really couldn't have done this without you. Kid, thanks so much for coming. Reflex, I see you. Thank you. And I see you, Reflex, also on the live feed. We are really excited about our partnership with you and Austin Fashion Week to be able to bring these fashion designers to the forefront. City of Austin Economic Development Department, you've always been our supporter and our founding partner, and we're looking forward to doing so much more with you in the future. Gerber Technology, ACC, thank you. We're so happy to be here.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's it for our live. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Nina Means, Director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator, and that's a wrap. We'll see you guys next